big concern. What's causing those kids to drop out? We need to find out the cause. They just said drop out. Why are we getting a statistic of why they're dropping out? I mean, are we looking into why they're dropping out? Or are we just allowing these kids to drop out? There's got to be concern there.
The skill of the teacher.
Talk with some of the parents. When a child hits 18, they lose concern about anything. I call the parents and say, your student's not coming to school. They say, well, he's 18, he can do whatever he wants. Okay, when they hit that 18-year-old, they're going out there working for McDonald's.
And she kind of touched on that too.
Program to help increase it, which means better development, means child or parent involvement, right?
Right.
So to me, that's the concern, is putting a program in place to increase that development here, and then key development here.
Right. If we don't get the parents behind it, you don't get it. We discussed that at school a lot about, we think that the parents don't help out with the homework and things like that because they don't understand what they're doing. They don't understand the new concepts.
I can attest for my kids. I mean, after 7th, 8th, 9th grade, it was tough to help.
I'm like, God,
Yeah.
You know, you can turn it down, and a lot of people turn it down.
They view it as being intrusive.
Yeah, they don't want. They think they're there to tell you.
Right.
Where I always looked at it like how sure she should be.
Yeah, it could be too.
And then and even went to 5. They have something at Heatley that you can go to that you.
In a classroom, and you know that was sad. I mean, dear, my grandson is sitting in Edison, 18 kids in a classroom, same 3rd graders, 33 in a classroom, even with the pair. That's too much. That's too much.
So any other extraordinarily that we just can't compete because we don't have the financial resources. Well, and it's going to get worse. The federal money, the state money is going to get less. Our local Saturday is going to get less. The homecoming bills. It's going to get worse, and that's scary. That is kind of scary. That is kind of scary. I mean, we're at the beginning.
Especially when you look at socioeconomic levels.
And then, you're writing that.
Oh, that's okay. Okay.
And then they're cutting to parents as teachers program, so that's going to affect that even more so. Right.
That's all going to be affected with all the losses we're taking in state. Very much. What are our opportunities?
Well, opportunities are to get to 52% of our kids that are starting kindergarten. How do we reach those kids? To get to those parents.
And that's what we need to
That's a huge opportunity for us.
You have to get to them before they ever start school. Like tonight is way too late.
Please move on to task 2. Once you come to a consensus with task 1, please move to task 2. Report out how to be able to do all the responses. So we definitely want the responses.
Key questions, issues, or opportunities. So, can we open this up for more seats? I guess would be the.
Yeah.
I mean, we need more seats at 52%. If 52% are not ready for kindergarten, then there need to be seats for 52% of her kindergarten.
And didn't they? She said there were 1,000 kindergartners, 1,000 pre-K registered or tested every year.
We typically have 1,000 kindergartners.
So we're not even servicing a fourth.
And if, yeah, so if you've got 52%
Right. It was bigger.
early childhood education on the key questions. One of them is how do we get kids? How do we get them prepared for kindergarten? What does the community need to do as a whole to get these young children ready to go?
Well, I would like also, Ms. Spokesperson, to bring up the issue the district, apparently district mandate of not holding them back more than
Well,
once.
we need to know where that comes from. You know, if a child's not ready,
And then, you're writing that.
oh, that's okay.
And then they're cutting to parents as teachers program, so that's going to affect that even more so. Right.
That's all going to be affected with all the losses we're taking in state, pretty much. What are our opportunities?
Well, opportunities are to get to 52% of our kids that are starting kindergarten. How do we reach those kids to get to those parents?
That's what we need to
That's a huge opportunity for us.
You have to get to them before they ever start school.
Yeah.
I mean, we need more seats at 52%.
Right.
52% are not ready for kindergarten, then there need to be seats for 52% of her kindergarten.
And didn't they, she said there were 1,000 kindergartners, 1,000 pre-K registered, or tested
typically
every
have
year,
1,000
of
kindergartners
course. So we're not even servicing
Right.
a fourth.
Right.
If you've got 52%,
Yeah. Right.
Right. They were bigger.
Way short.
And then, oh, they have this, and this, and then when you know, because their apples are Jonathan's, and our apples are Red Delicious, and you know, what happened? So what do you want to put on there? Well, also I wondered about the configuration, grade configuration. Leveling of abilities, meaning you and Todd and I and Melissa and Bibby and one of the four, 6 of us. It's math time.
Oh, okay.
You have Jimmy, Johnny, and Sally that can't multiply. Todd has Susie, Fred, and Barney. I have Pete and Alberta. So we take Johnny and Susie and Pete and Alberta and we put them all.
You're talking about leveled math.
Almost like a middle school.
What's that called? It's
Departmentalizing, but
it's not really departmentalizing.
because that would be per subject.
Level teaching.
It's like
domestic disturbance across the street, so we put the school on lockdown. But anyways, I get the sense as I hear people talk about it, that the systems are pretty good. You guys agree with that? I mean, the systems are like, you know, when they have to put a school on lockdown or something happens, it seems like they're pretty good. You know what I mean? And it seems like they're thought out. And, I don't
we
know.
go through a lot of training, don't we?
Yeah.
Drills, we practice all the time with the kids.
Are there any concerns? Any
Mine on this one would just be the aging buildings. Just the buildings themselves that are...
so facility issues?
Yeah.
So it might be like what?
Facilities is down there.
Plumbing and...
Yeah, it just seems like you walk into most of the schools and it's like it's 50 years ago. I mean, they're old and they're... Absolutely.
And, you know, so we try to recruit. When we try to recruit to St. Joe, you know, they go to the website and look at the buildings. I mean, I know it's a lot more than buildings, but if you're living in, you know, Ohio, and you say, well, do I want to relocate my family to St. Joe? And you pull up that picture of that 100-year-old school building, and you're like, really?
And you can see the window air conditioners hanging out the side of it.
Yeah. It makes it very hard.
If you want us to wave or smile.
So continue to work. I've heard some great conversation. Keep that going. For the past 3, we'll make sure we move through those and have an opportunity to respond to questions.